Welcome back to the MN Coins News. Coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of United States 1-cent coins as we explore the top 6 most valuable and rare Abraham Lincoln Memorial pennies ever struck. From hidden varieties to high-grade condition rarities worth thousands of dollars, these small copper coins hold powerful stories, surprising scarcity, and incredible collector demand. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or just curious about the change in your pocket, this episode will reveal how ordinary-looking Lincoln Memorial cents can become prized treasures. Get ready to discover the history, the rarity, and the real market value behind these remarkable American coins. Let's get started. First up in the 1946, D. Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its rich post-war heritage and enduring charm. Struck just after the conclusion of World War II, this coin represents far more than a single cent of currency. It embodies a powerful moment in United States history when the nation was transitioning from global conflict to hopeful rebuilding. For collectors, the 1946 D issue is especially compelling when discovered in exceptional condition or with remarkable eye appeal, transforming what might seem like an ordinary circulation coin into a prized treasure. Its warm copper luster, historic timing, and strong collector demand combine to elevate it from common pocket change to an object of admiration, eagerly pursued by those who appreciate both history and artistry in miniature form. To fully appreciate the significance of the 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat penny, one must step back into the atmosphere of post-war America. Minted at the Denver Mint in Colorado, indicated by the bold D Mint mark beneath the date, this coin was produced during the first full year of peace following World War II. The United States economy was shifting from wartime production to consumer growth, and coinage output increased to meet the needs of a revitalized domestic market. As part of the long-running Lincoln Wheat Cent series introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the 1946 D issue continued a beloved design that had already become deeply embedded in American culture. Holding this coin today offers a tangible connection to the past, a reminder of returning soldiers, expanding industry, and the optimism that defined the mid-1940s. Artistically, the 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat penny retains the classic design created by Victor David Brenner. The obverse features a dignified right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1946, with the small but significant D Mint mark positioned just below the year. The reverse showcases the iconic wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum arching above. Struck in a bronze composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade uncirculated condition, its surfaces glow with rich red or red-brown luster, and the sharpness of Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalk details create an unmistakable visual appeal that continues to captivate collectors generation after generation. Although the overall mintage of the 1946 D cent was substantial, reflecting the economic expansion of the era, true rarity emerges when condition and preservation are considered. Many examples entered heavy circulation during a time when coins were actively used in everyday commerce, resulting in worn surfaces, dark toning, and environmental damage. Finding a sharply struck, fully original example with blazing red mint luster is far more challenging than locating a circulated piece. Coins that have survived in pristine uncirculated condition, especially those graded mint state 66 or higher by reputable grading services, command significantly greater attention and respect in the marketplace. Even coins found today in very dirty condition can intrigue collectors, as careful conservation sometimes reveals surprising underlying quality. Market value for the 1946 D. Lincoln Wheat penny varies dramatically based on grade, eye appeal, and certification. In heavily circulated or very dirty condition, examples may carry modest premiums, but in high-grade mint state levels, the story changes dramatically. Exceptional specimens with vibrant red coloration and superior strike quality can achieve prices ranging from approximately $1,000 to $8,000, depending on their certified grade and auction demand. Coins at the upper end of this range often represent condition rarities rather than standard issues, highlighting how preservation transforms a common-date coin into a high-value collectible. The steady appreciation of top-grade Lincoln wheat cents underscores their lasting demand among serious numismatists. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1946 D issue because it bridges the wartime steel and shell casing cents of earlier years with the renewed stability of post-war bronze coinage. Unlike the 1943 steel cents or the transitional 1944 issues, the 1946 D represents a return to traditional composition and normalcy, adding emotional resonance to its appeal. Subtle varieties, including minor die cracks or repunched mint marks, can further enhance desirability for specialists seeking distinctive pieces. These nuances transform an already desirable coin into a specialized pursuit, fueling enthusiasm within advanced collecting circles. For those seeking to add a 1946 D Lincoln wheat penny to their collection, careful strategy is essential. Prioritize coins certified by respected grading organizations to ensure authenticity and accurate condition assessment. Examine the D mint mark for clarity and originality, and pay close attention to surface quality, strike sharpness, and color designation, whether brown, BN, red-brown, RB, or full red RD. Proper storage in inert holders, minimal handling, and stable environmental conditions are crucial for preserving value. Engaging with fellow collectors, attending coin shows, and monitoring reputable auction houses can provide invaluable insight into market trends and pricing movements that the 1946 D Lincoln wheat penny carries an emotional gravity that resonates deeply with collectors who appreciate coins as silent witnesses to history. Each example struck at the Denver Mint represents a nation stepping confidently into a new era of prosperity after years of sacrifice and uncertainty. When examined under magnification, the fine lines in Lincoln's portrait and the delicate veins within the wheat stalks seem to echo the careful craftsmanship of mid-20th century American minting. Even pieces discovered today in very dirty condition can stir excitement, because beneath layers of oxidation or circulation grime may lie original mint brilliance waiting to be revealed. This sense of hidden potential, of rediscovering brilliance beneath age, adds another dimension to the coin's appeal and reinforces why enthusiasts continue to search rolls, collections, and estate holdings for exceptional survivors. Serious numismatists also recognize that while the 1946 D issue is not rare by mintage alone, condition scarcity tells a very different story. In the hierarchy of Lincoln wheat cents, true premium value often belongs to coins that combine sharp strike quality, blazing red coloration, and minimal surface marks. High-grade certified examples graded MS66RD or above can become fiercely competitive at auction, particularly when IAPL surpasses average expectations for the date. Subtle differences in luster, whether fiery orange-red or deep crimson, can dramatically influence final hammer prices. This dynamic market environment reinforces the importance of discerning evaluation, as collectors understand that not all mint state coins are equal. The finest examples represent the pinnacle of preservation within an otherwise widely circulated year. Another compelling aspect of the 1946 D Lincoln wheat penny lies in its role within complete date and mint collections. For collectors building a full Lincoln wheat cent set from 1909 to 1958, the Denver minted issues form an essential component of the narrative. The 1946 D bridges the wartime years and the economic expansion of the late 1940s, creating continuity within the broader series. When displayed alongside earlier key dates and later high mintage issues, it illustrates the evolution of American coinage during a transformative historical period. This contextual placement enhances its desirability, as collectors seek uniform quality across their sets and are willing to pay strong premiums for high-end examples that elevate the overall presentation of their collections. Ultimately, the enduring allure of the 1946 D Lincoln wheat penny rests on its balance of accessibility and aspiration. It is a coin that nearly anyone can obtain in circulated form, yet only the most dedicated collectors secure in truly exceptional condition. Next up to in the 1932 Lincoln wheat penny, with no mint mark, stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of understated rarity, historic timing, and enduring visual charm. Struck at the United States Mint during one of the most challenging economic eras in modern history, This Philadelphia issue has become a prized treasure among collectors who recognize the subtle significance hidden within its modest copper surface. Although at first glance it may appear to be an ordinary early 1930s cent, specialists understand that exceptional, high-grade survivors, especially those preserved in remarkably original condition, command impressive premiums. Its strong market demand, combined with the allure of locating a sharply struck example from a turbulent year, elevates this coin into a category that continues to captivate enthusiasts and investors alike. To appreciate the historical weight of the 1932 issue, one must step back into the depths of the Great Depression, when the United States was grappling with economic collapse and widespread hardship. The Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, had already become a cornerstone of everyday commerce, quietly circulating through banks, markets, and households across the nation. By 1932, coin production reflected the reduced demand for currency, yet the Philadelphia Mint continued striking cents without a mint mark, adhering to long-standing tradition. This situates the 1932 no-mint mark penny as a tangible connection to the past, an artifact that silently witnessed breadlines, bank closures, and a nation determined to endure. Within the broader wheat cent series, it occupies a transitional era between the booming 1920s and the eventual recovery later in the decade, strengthening its historical narrative and collector appeal. The coin's design remains one of the most iconic in American numismatic history. On the obverse, a dignified right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln dominates the field, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1932, while the absence of a mint mark beneath the date confirms its Philadelphia origin. The reverse displays two elegantly curved wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum arched above, an agricultural motif that symbolized prosperity and national unity during its era of circulation. Composed primarily of 95% copper with a small percentage of tin and zinc, the coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the warm red luster radiates with remarkable brilliance, highlighting the intricate details of Lincoln's hair and the fine lines within the wheat stalks, enhancing its visual appeal and reinforcing why it remains such an enduring favorite. While the overall mintage of 1932 Philadelphia cents was substantial compared to key-date rarities, true scarcity emerges when condition and strike quality are considered. Most surviving examples show heavy wear, dull surfaces, or environmental damage, especially coins described as very dirty condition, where oxidation, dark toning, or surface residue obscure finer details. However, coins that retain sharp features beneath accumulated grime sometimes reveal surprisingly strong eye appeal once professionally conserved. The real challenge lies in locating pieces graded mint state with full original red coloration or scarce varieties, such as subtle doubled dyes. These premium survivors are far less common than raw mintage figures suggest, and it is this conditional rarity that drives collector competition and elevates top-tier examples into the spotlight. In terms of market value, the 1932 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny presents a compelling opportunity for enthusiasts who understand the nuances of grading and eye appeal. Circulated pieces in very dirty condition typically trade modestly, yet when an example exhibits strong underlying detail or receives professional authentication, its desirability increases significantly. High-grade mint state coins with vibrant red surfaces or notable dye varieties have achieved impressive auction results, with premium specimens plausibly ranging from $1,000 to $8,000 depending on rarity, strike sharpness, and certification. Auction archives reveal steady appreciation trends over time, particularly for coins encapsulated by reputable grading services, underscoring how historical importance and visual integrity directly influence valuation. Collectors pursuing this issue should prioritize certified examples graded by established third-party services, carefully examining strike quality, luster, and surface preservation. It is wise to inspect for subtle doubled dyes or strong detail in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalk lines, as these characteristics significantly affect long-term value. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted numismatic communities ensures authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in protective holders, avoidance of excessive handling, and maintaining stable environmental conditions are essential to preserve copper surfaces from further toning or corrosion. Engaging with fellow enthusiasts through coin clubs or online forums also provides invaluable insight into market trends and emerging varieties. Despite its seemingly ordinary origins, the 1932 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark embodies a remarkable blend of resilience, artistry, and historical depth. It serves as a quiet witness to one of America's most defining economic chapters, transforming a simple 1-cent piece into a meaningful relic of perseverance. The coin's understated elegance, combined with the intrigue of locating premium condition survivors, ensures its enduring appeal among dedicated numismatists who appreciate subtle rarity over headline-grabbing key dates. Ultimately, this coin represents far more than copper and design. It is a captivating testament to American endurance and craftsmanship. For collectors seeking a prized treasure that offers both historical narrative and solid investment potential, the 1932 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny stands as a rewarding acquisition. Its steady market demand, tangible connection to the past, and timeless wheat cent artistry continue to captivate enthusiasts worldwide, reinforcing its status as a cherished collectible and a meaningful addition to any serious numismatic collection. Beyond its established reputation, the 1932 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny continues to intrigue advanced collectors who appreciate the subtle distinctions that separate an average survivor from an elite specimen. While millions were originally struck at the United States Mint in Philadelphia, the passage of nearly a century has dramatically thinned the ranks of coins that retain crisp detail and natural surfaces. Many examples endured decades of circulation during the harshest economic years of the Great Depression, passing through countless hands before being set aside in jars, drawers, or forgotten collections. As a result, coins discovered today in unusually sharp condition, especially those displaying strong luster beneath old toning, carry an undeniable sense of rediscovery. This element of surprise fuels the excitement within the numismatic community, as each certified high-grade piece reaffirms the coin's conditional scarcity and strengthens its reputation as a sleeper standout within the wheat cent series. Another compelling dimension of this issue lies in its copper composition and how it reacts to time and environment. Struck in the traditional 95% copper alloy standard of its era, the 1932 cent often develops deep chocolate brown patina or darker surface residue when stored improperly. In very dirty condition, collectors may initially overlook a coin's potential, yet beneath accumulated oxidation there can still exist strong underlying detail, including defined wheat lines and sharp lettering. Professional conservation, when handled carefully and ethically, has occasionally revealed hidden brilliance that dramatically improves eye appeal without compromising originality. Such transformations emphasize why serious enthusiasts carefully evaluate structure and strike before dismissing surface appearance alone. It is precisely this possibility, the chance that a neglected coin may conceal premium characteristics, that adds another layer of fascination to the 1932 Philadelphia issue. From a broader historical standpoint, the coin's production during 1932 places it within a nation grappling with profound uncertainty, only a year before sweeping economic reforms would reshape federal policy. As the Lincoln cent continued honoring Abraham Lincoln, a president synonymous with unity and perseverance, the symbolism felt especially resonant during economic turmoil. Though not struck to commemorate a specific anniversary that year, the design itself remained a tribute to American endurance, reinforcing public confidence through familiar imagery. This cultural continuity is one reason collectors view the 1932 issue as more than a routine circulation piece. It represents stability amid instability, artistry amid adversity, and serves as a small yet powerful artifact from one of the most transformative decades in United States history. Next up in the 1950 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and rarity. Although often mistakenly associated with special commemorative themes, this remarkable coin is in fact a regular issue cent from the legendary wheat penny series, yet in exceptional circumstances it can command astonishing premiums in the marketplace. For collectors who understand the subtleties of condition, strike quality, and preservation, the 1950 Philadelphia issue, especially when discovered in an unusually well-preserved state despite an outwardly dirty appearance, represents a prized treasure. Its enduring appeal lies not only in its age, but in its representation of post-war America, a nation stepping confidently into a new era. In today's competitive numismatic market, examples of this coin with superior detail and strong eye appeal continue to generate steady demand, reinforcing its status as a cornerstone collectible for serious Lincoln cent specialists. Historically, the 1950 Lincoln wheat penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which at the time did not place a mint mark on its coins, hence the designation no mint mark. This situates the coin within the broader legacy of the Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny was revolutionary as the first circulating U.S. coin to depict a real historical figure. By 1950, the United States was experiencing economic growth following World War II, and the cent played a quiet but essential role in daily commerce. Though it was not struck as a bicentennial commemorative piece, since the official U.S. bicentennial celebration would not occur until 1976, the 1950 issue nonetheless symbolizes mid-20th century America. It serves as a tangible connection to the past, linking collectors directly to the optimism and rebuilding spirit of the post-war years. The design of the 1950 no-mint mark wheat penny remains one of the most iconic in American coinage. The obverse features the dignified right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the date 1950. Brenner's initials, VB, appear subtly at the base of the bust. The reverse displays two stylized wheat ears framing the denomination, 1 cent, and the inscription, United States of America, with the national motto, E Pluribus Unum, arching above. Composed primarily of 95% copper with a small percentage of tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the warm red luster of the copper radiates vividly, highlighting every fine detail of Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks. Even coins found in very dirty condition may conceal strong underlying detail, and careful conservation can sometimes reveal impressive original surfaces beneath decades of toning and grime. In terms of rarity, the 1950 Philadelphia issue had a substantial mintage in the hundreds of millions, meaning it is not inherently scarce in circulated grades. However, true rarity emerges in exceptional states of preservation. Coins graded mint state 66 or higher with full original red color, designated MS66RD or above, are significantly more difficult to locate. Additionally, minor double-die varieties or sharply struck examples with flawless surfaces add another layer of desirability. A very dirty specimen might at first appear common, yet if it retains sharp detail with minimal where beneath surface contamination, professional grading could reveal a surprisingly high technical grade. The scarcity of superb, uncirculated examples drives collector competition, particularly among registry set participants who seek the finest certified specimens available. Market value for the 1950 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny varies dramatically based on grade and color designation. In well-worn, circulated condition, even if dirty, the coin typically holds modest value. However, in high mint state grades with strong red luster, auction prices can range from approximately $1,000 to $8,000, depending on eye appeal, strike sharpness, and certification by major grading services. Examples exhibiting exceptional surfaces or rare die characteristics have achieved the upper end of this spectrum in competitive auctions. The steady appreciation of top-tier wheat pennies reflects both their historical importance and their visual charm. As more collectors pursue complete Lincoln cent sets in premium grades, the finest 1950 Philadelphia issues continue to command increasing attention and respect. Collector appeal is further strengthened by the coin's accessibility, combined with the thrill of discovery. Many enthusiasts enjoy searching through old collections, estate holdings, or bank-wrapped rolls in hopes of uncovering a hidden gem. Because the 1950 issue is widely recognized yet condition-sensitive, it offers both beginner collectors and advanced numismatists a rewarding challenge. The idea that an apparently ordinary, even grimy cent could transform into a valuable certified rarity after proper evaluation adds an element of excitement to the pursuit. This balance of familiarity and potential rarity is precisely what keeps the Lincoln Wheat series at the forefront of American coin collecting. For those seeking to acquire a high-value 1950 no-mint mark example, careful strategy is essential. Prioritize coins graded by reputable third-party services such as PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and accurate assessment of condition. Examine surfaces for original mint luster beneath toning, and be cautious about harsh cleaning, which can permanently reduce value. Proper storage in acid-free holders or certified slabs protects the copper composition from environmental damage. Engaging with coin clubs, online forums, and auction archives can provide valuable insight into current pricing trends and desirable varieties. Knowledge and patience remain the collector's greatest tools when pursuing this classic wheat penny. In conclusion, the 1950 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny embodies the perfect blend of history, artistry, and collectible intrigue. Though not a formal bicentennial commemorative, it stands as a powerful symbol of post-war America and the enduring legacy of the Lincoln Cent series. Its iconic wheat reverse, enduring copper composition, and potential for high-grade rarity transform it from an everyday coin into a prized treasure. For numismatists worldwide, it represents far more than 1 cent. It is a tangible connection to the past and a compelling investment opportunity. Whether discovered in a dusty collection or acquired through a major auction, this remarkable coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and secure its place among the most respected issues in mid-century American coinage. Beyond its technical specifications and auction records, the 1950 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny carries a deeper narrative rooted in the closing chapter of the wheat cent era itself. Only 8 years after 1950, the reverse design would change in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the wheat ears with the Lincoln Memorial. This places the 1950 issue firmly within the final decade of the beloved wheat reverse, giving it additional nostalgic appeal. Collectors often view late-date wheat pennies as the last representatives of a design that defined half a century of American pocket change. Owning a superb 1950 Philadelphia example, therefore, feels like holding a closing note in a long and historic composition, one that bridges early 20th century craftsmanship with the modern age of coinage. Another compelling aspect of this coin lies in the subtleties of strike quality and surface preservation that separate ordinary examples from extraordinary ones. While millions were struck, not all were produced with equal sharpness. Some pieces display exceptionally crisp detail in Lincoln's hairlines and bold definition in the wheat kernels on the reverse, characteristics highly prized among advanced collectors. When such a sharply struck specimen also retains full original red coloration, free from carbon spotting or oxidation, it becomes exponentially more desirable. Even a coin discovered in very dirty condition may conceal remarkable underlying brilliance, and professional conservation paired with expert grading can sometimes elevate an overlooked piece into the upper echelons of collectible quality, dramatically transforming its market standing. Auction dynamics further amplify the allure of top-tier 1950 no-mint mark cents. Registry set competition has intensified over the past 2 decades, with collectors striving to assemble the highest-graded complete Lincoln wheat penny sets possible. In this environment, even a 1-point difference in certified grade can translate into thousands of dollars in value. Coins graded MS67 red, for example, are dramatically scarcer than those in MS65 or MS66. And when such elite examples appear at public auction, spirited bidding often drives prices toward the upper end of the $1,000 to $8,000 range. This competitive atmosphere reinforces the coin's reputation not merely as a nostalgic keepsake, but as a serious numismatic asset with demonstrated demand among elite collectors. Next up in the 1951 Lincoln wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of mid-century history, classic design, and surprising market strength in top-tier condition. While many collectors initially overlook 1950s wheat cents as common circulation coins, the finest known examples of the Denver-minted issue have steadily transformed into prized treasures, especially when discovered in exceptional states of preservation or with notable die characteristics. Even in very dirty condition, this coin sparks curiosity, because beneath layers of grime may lie strong luster, sharp details, and the potential for a remarkable grade once professionally conserved. Its appeal lies not only in scarcity at the highest levels, but in its representation of post-war America, a time of industrial growth and renewed optimism. making it a tangible artifact from a transformative era in United States history. Historically, the 1951 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a period of economic expansion following World War II and at the height of the Korean War. As part of the long-running Lincoln Wheat Penny series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the 1951 D issue carried forward a design that had already become iconic in American pockets. By 1951, the wheat penny had been in circulation for over 4 decades, witnessing 2 world wars and the Great Depression. Though it was not a commemorative bicentennial coin in the literal sense, collectors often describe later wheat cents as representing a mid-century milestone within the broader Lincoln legacy, as they bridge the gap between the early 20th century bronze issues and the eventual transition to the Lincoln Memorial Reverse in 1959. Each 1951 D cent thus serves as a tangible connection to America's industrial heartland and the steady hum of mint presses in Denver producing millions of coins for daily commerce. In terms of unique features, the 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny retains the timeless artistry created by designer Victor David Brenner. The obverse displays a dignified right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1951, with the small but critical D mint mark positioned just below the date. The reverse features 2 elegant wheat stalks framing the denomination, 1 cent, and the bold declaration, United States of America, along with the motto, E Pluribus Unum. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams, radiating a warm reddish tone when preserved in original mint state. In high-grade examples, the sharp lines of Lincoln's coat and the crisp wheat kernels create a visually stunning piece that feels both classic and enduring. When discussing rarity and condition, it is important to understand that the 1951 D was minted in the tens of millions, making circulated examples common. However, true scarcity emerges at the upper grading spectrum, particularly in certified mint state red, MS 66RD and above, coins with blazing original luster and minimal contact marks. In very dirty condition, a 1951 D may appear dull or corroded, yet experienced collectors know that improper cleaning can permanently damage value, so professional evaluation is essential. The real challenge lies in locating superbly preserved coins that escaped circulation entirely, as well as examples with strong strikes and full wheat lines. High-end registry set collectors compete fiercely for the finest graded specimens, driving demand far beyond what mintage figures alone would suggest. Market value for the 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny varies dramatically depending on grade and eye appeal. In heavily circulated or dirty condition, the coin may carry only modest worth above face value, often just a few cents to a few dollars depending on copper content and overall detail. However, in certified uncirculated grades with vibrant red surfaces, auction records show that exceptional pieces can command between $1,000 and $8,000, particularly if graded among the finest known. Factors such as full original mint luster, strong strike quality, and absence of spotting significantly boost desirability. Over time, top-grade wheat cents have demonstrated steady appreciation, fueled by competitive collectors and the enduring popularity of the Lincoln series. Collectors are especially drawn to the 1951 D for its role as a late-series wheat cent that still retains the classic agricultural reverse design before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial motif. Some enthusiasts search for minor repunched mint mark varieties or subtle die anomalies that add intrigue and scarcity. Even coins found in unattractive condition can hold hidden potential if they exhibit sharp underlying detail. The thrill of uncovering a high-grade survivor in an unsearched roll or estate collection continues to captivate numismatists, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a sleeper issue capable of surprising results at auction. For those seeking to add a 1951 D to their collection, prioritizing certified examples from reputable grading services is highly recommended, especially for higher-value purchases. Careful inspection for original red coloration, minimal abrasions, and clear mint marks is crucial. Avoid cleaning coins, as this can irreversibly reduce market value. Instead, store specimens in protective holders or archival quality albums to preserve their surfaces. Engaging with experienced dealers, attending coin shows, and following auction trends can provide invaluable insight into current pricing and demand, helping collectors make informed acquisitions within this competitive segment of the market. That the 1951D Lincoln Wheat penny continues to surprise advanced collectors who recognize that true value often hides behind surface appearance, especially in coins discovered in very dirty condition. Layers of oxidation, soil residue, or old album toning can conceal strong underlying detail, and in some cases, a professional conservation process can reveal original mint luster that dramatically transforms the coin's visual appeal. This element of hidden potential adds an exciting dimension to the 1951D issue, as enthusiasts carefully evaluate each specimen for strike sharpness, minimal abrasions, and natural red or red-brown coloration beneath the grime. The possibility that an overlooked cent could grade far higher than expected fuels ongoing demand and reinforces its status as a coin worth examining closely rather than dismissing at first glance. Another factor elevating the desirability of the 1951D cent is its place within the broader wheat penny timeline, issued just 8 years before the reverse design would permanently change in 1959. As one of the final entries in the original wheat-backed series, it represents the closing chapter of a beloved American coin design that spanned nearly half a century. Collectors assembling complete date and mint sets of wheat cents often discover that locating premium quality Denver issues from the early 1950s can be surprisingly challenging, particularly with strong eye appeal and full original color. This subtle scarcity in top preservation creates a competitive market environment where registry participants and serious numismatists are willing to pay strong premiums for coins that rank among the finest certified examples. In terms of investment potential, the 1951D has demonstrated that condition rarity can outweigh mintage numbers. While millions were struck, only a tiny fraction survive today in pristine mint state red grades with exceptional surfaces. Auction trends over the past decade show that coins graded at the uppermost tiers consistently command prices in the four-figure range, often climbing toward the $1,000 to $8,000 spectrum when they display outstanding luster, bold strike characteristics, and flawless fields. This steady appreciation reflects not speculative hype, but sustained collector demand, driven by the enduring popularity of the Lincoln series and the limited supply of elite specimens. For investors who understand grading nuances, the 1951D can represent a strategic acquisition within a diversified numismatic portfolio. The coin's artistic harmony further enhances its appeal. The dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse remains one of the most recognized designs in American coinage, while the symmetrical wheat stalks on the reverse symbolize prosperity and national growth. In high-grade examples, the fine hair strands above Lincoln's ear, the defined bow tie lines, and the sharp wheat kernels create a visually compelling presentation that captures the craftsmanship of mid-20th century minting technology. Even when encountered in darker or dirt-covered condition, these design elements can still shine through, reminding collectors why the wheat penny series continues to command admiration more than a century after its introduction. Ultimately, the 1951D Lincoln Wheat penny stands as more than a simple copper cent. It is a resilient survivor of everyday commerce, a reflection of America's post-war confidence, and a testament to the enduring allure of classic coin design.